Many, many years ago, I was probably about 20. I took off driving home, and gas I thought I had plenty. I just got off from work, it was night time around 9:30. Hang with me on this story, because it might just get a little wordy. So anyway, I worked in Woodstock, but my home was Rockford, Illinois. I drove about 45 miles each way in my Ford Ranger, my little toy. I started driving down the road, but in a while I finally realized I was low on fuel and no gas station, unless one somehow materialized. So I drove as far as I could until my truck started to sputter. I eased it on off the road and decided it wasn't going any further. I got out and looked around. It was dark with no street lights. I'll admit I was a little spooked. I'd seen movies about these nights, but I didn't have a choice, so I just started walking. Nobody else was out there, so me and myself got to talking. We talked about life's lessons, how I've done this stuff before, and how last time I told myself I wasn't gonna do this anymore. But here I was out walking, so I headed towards some lights. It was a long ways away, and my cheeks were clenching tight. I started walking on the street, but the light was getting further, so I cut through a cornfield, and my heart developed a murmur. But I just kept on walking, and the field was long and wide. I was doing okay, but I was ready to get to the other side. But right in the middle of the field sat this big wide open space. I didn't have a mirror with me, but I saw the fear appear on my face. So I just kept on going, but I was moving faster than before. Inside my crazy mind I heard a chainsaw start up and roar. It's hard to clench and run, but I was doing the best I could. If I could have flown right then, I'd guarantee you that I would. I finally got out of there, and I made it to the gas station. I called up my brother, and I told him the situation. I told him where I was, and I needed gas in my Ranger. He didn't know the whole story, and he surely didn't know the danger. So I finished by saying, "Come and help." Then he said, "Wait just a minute. If you're already at a gas station, why don't you just put some gas in it?" So I explained it all again, and this time I said it even slower. I repeated where I was at, and I said, "Just get up and come over." So he came and got me, and we got my truck gassed and going, and we did it all without the children of the corn ever showing. The moral of this story, if there's a moral here at all, make sure there's gas in your truck, and always have someone you can call. Because you can't trust a cornfield where the sand's happening in the middle. And don't trust your kidneys if you're afraid, and you need to take a pill.